I'm here at Ramey's house in Bristol where we filmed our first ever episode of the GMC. We've come down today to film some content down at the dockyard. Christian's coming up from Chatham and we're going to go and get some advice on the masts that we are building. There's Ramey.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
I actually had a scary night. I had a head injury like 2 weeks ago, and last night the concussion has just not been going away. And last night, as I was going to sleep, I started sinking and then feeling really quite sick, and then obviously Googled it, and that was terrifying. And I basically was telling myself I just had to get through the night, which I did. I'm having mental health problems, quite literally physical brain health problems, but I'm going to be okay. I've got this little scar,
which fortunately has gone on your...
It's perfectly placed on my smile line.
So basically you just need to keep smiling and pretend everything's okay.
Yeah.
That's terrible advice for the viewers. Thank you for your honesty.
Chin up, you'll be all right. Keep calm, carry on.
We're going to head down to the mast builders. Bob is coming to meet us here as well. Christian's driving up from Chatham. And yeah, we've got an interesting day ahead of us. Stay tuned. Enjoy. Another very exciting development that we've had is we've got a new unofficial brand supporter in... Go on, focus on that. There you go. Now, I love Yeti products. They are fantastic, and we got in touch with them, and their team were very kind enough to send us 15 bottles for the transatlantic team and 3 of the other team members that we've got, Maxine, Nikki and Alice, who are helping us get this show on the road. The logo engraved on there and our names on the back. Look at that. And this is not an ad, I'm just a massive super fan. And they also sent us these awesome get loaded 60-litre go boxes, a couple of those which are completely waterproof, which can carry all sorts of kit on the boat while we're going across on the transatlantic. So thank you very much, Yeti. He's up. We're doing a bit of Yeti promo. Do you want to give me a bit of spiel?
Water is really important, and you must hydrate. You must also support the Greater Man Challenge.
Look at that, they are pretty, aren't they?
It's a really nice water bottle. I'm actually going to put it out there, and we're going to try and get a whole load of these made, and then it'll be available for supporters and donors.
Yeah, hope we might set up like some sort of Shopify situation, and you can buy a GMC,
buy one. Yeah.
And there'll be a bit of money that will go then towards the project.
So you can get yourself one of these
in the future.
In the future,
not right now.
Hopefully. We don't know
if we get round to it.
Maybe.
Wow, that is an outfit. What do you think, Bob?
Bob!
Oh my goodness, Yeti!
This is not an ad.
Ooh. So we are off to Noble Masts to see Wes Massam. Now, Wes Massam was an apprentice at Noble Masts when his dad ran it in the 80s and was part of the team that built the original masts for the Greater Manchester Challenge.
Manchester.
Oh, was that Haribo? Yeah. Nice.
Vegan Haribo.
Haribo, want to sponsor us?
Oh, yes, definitely. You keep me safe out there with my diabetes.
I love those ones.
See, we need that.
Yum, yum. We're about to conduct an incredibly important test with the Haribo rainbow strips. Bob has claimed that each one tastes like a different flavour, and I actually can confirm that it does. I pulled them apart, but Ramey has challenged me to do a blind taste test to see if I can tell the difference with my eyes closed.
Number 1.
What do you think?
It's green.
Very interesting. Number 2.
Yellow.
Number 3.
Orange.
And number 4.
I mean, it must be red.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like you're tricking me and you pulled 2 apart.
What does it taste like though?
No, it does taste red.
Oh, there you go. 4 out of 4.
Yeah! Haribo!
Sponsor.
How old were you, Wes, when the GMC came through Noble Masts?
Well, I was probably 13, so I would have just been working here in the school holidays. I do remember going up to the boat in Liverpool, was it, somewhere? So yeah, I remember going up there and seeing it being built. Hundreds of young students and a few instructors, but my dad made the spars because I would have been back in school. And I don't think we finished them. We supplied the glued up sections and the youngsters finished them off.
So, I mean, the boat really was built by unskilled labour.
It was.
Yeah. Which would explain why it's not exactly to plan.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of the metalwork and woodwork in there.
Yeah, and it was designed by Laurent Giles, who designed our own boat that we've got, and that's sort of where our involvement started.
And how long would a project like that typically take to come through Noble?
Typically, a job like that is years in the making. So obviously the designer designs the boat, specifies our spars, does all his calculations based on the weight of that, and they'll start talking to us, and eventually, when the boats progress, I would have imagined we would have had a relationship for about 4 years by the time we supplied the spars, and that's sort of typical. It's not a quick thing. It's not like you come in and a month later your mast disappears. What we do is the 8 interlocking staves that was invented by Barry Noble, and my dad patented it, so we were able to prove that it had never been documented anywhere in the world before.
And in terms of structural integrity, is there any difference between solid and hollow body? I know, like, logically for the GMC, we've been told different things by different people. Some people say that it doesn't matter, you could chuck a solid mast in there, it wouldn't do much to the stability, and other people are like, no, we must go for the hollow.
Stability wise, that would be a question for a naval architect, and the boat would need reballasting if you were to increase the weight of the spars, but that will probably need redoing anyway because you're doing so much weight on the work on the boat. It'll require a stability test, and it will need sort of working around that. If a mast is kept in column, which is sort of keeping it upright or not bending it too much, which is all down to the rigging, it doesn't matter if it's hollow. It depends what you want to do with it. They're not as strong, so if you were to put 2 masts on the floor and drive over them with a forklift truck, the hollow one will break, the solid one won't. But that's not what they're designed to do, is it? So, yeah.
When you say you never had a failure, that you mean like the mast has never failed within natural environments. Obviously, if they shut the Manchester Canal Bridge on it like they did on the GMC.
Yeah, exactly. So
that doesn't count. Your warranty's void.
Yeah, we get all sorts of things like that come back, or the rigging breaks, or you don't look after it and it goes rotten. But actually, a mast failure is something we've never had. Noble has been going since early 80s, and I came and served an apprenticeship with him, and then went off building racing yachts because I didn't really get on with my dad. And then eventually, when I was 24, I got a lymphoma in my chest, which was pretty traumatic. And I had a year of chemotherapy and radiotherapy, and decided I didn't want to be in the racing boat world anymore. So it was a bit too stressful and too many chemicals, and I wanted to come and whittle bits of wood, so I came back to mast making.
So what would you say to prospective clients looking to have their masts? Why should they choose Noble?
We give a lifetime guarantee that covers workmanship and materials, so if the mast should ever fail and you see something we've done wrong, we'll give you another one, and we've never had to, because I know that we're not hiding knots inside, we're not using dodgy bits of wood, we're not using cheap bits of wood, we use the best timber we can buy, and we've never had a failure. So with those two things, if we're giving you a lifetime guarantee, we've never had a mast break. No one else is doing that anywhere in the world. We live in a world where no one will guarantee anything, and here we are in a rusty old barge guaranteeing that this mast will never come down. And when you're sailing along, that's a pretty good feeling, I think.
It would seem, chatting to Wes, that perhaps us for finding our trees in Scotland, which we already have, may not last a lifetime. However, they will last long enough to get us across the Atlantic and for quite a few trips afterwards. And as much as I would love to fly to Oregon to go find some trees, I think that might be a little bit outside of the GMC budget just now. And it's kind of romantic going up to Scotland to go and get some trees. Right, this afternoon we're going to go over to see Mark Rolfs. So let's bounce from here to there.
Maybe I'll drive back afterwards.
Yeah, go back up to you, and next day I'm here. There's a
I
big,
know I can't do that because I'm.
there's a big
I've
house
got
party
loads-
night.
Is there?
I'm trying to
I
get
think it's Valentine's Day today. I'm going to be on some form of good form.
Valentine's tomorrow. It's
It
house
is.
party day today.
It's-
I'm doing Valentine's tomorrow as well.
I know, but my Valentine is in Maidstone,
yeah.
and we're laying some decking tomorrow. So.
Ooh, that is laying some
Yeah,
decking.
exactly.
Is that a euphemism? Yes, it fucking better be.
Yeah,
That's the wall thickness,
yeah. At this point, it's curved, so
Yeah, so
it's been
it's
tapered.
round.
Yeah,
and you just got to keep this wall thickness if you're going to go hollow.
but these bits here, what are those?
It's not. It's you need to have some strength kept in it.
Yeah.
So you can't have it all
Completely,
hollow.
right,
You-
okay.
You need to join the two sides.
Join this. Okay,
Yeah.
right. That makes sense. Okay.
So where all the collars go, it's solid.
When I first looked at this, I thought, well, that's just really confusing. I'm not quite sure how to read that. Now you clarified that. That's really helpful. Let me do a quick little sketch as to how I think we should. Did you say to me that the scarfing should be 1 to 7, the distance, the width minimum,
1 to 7, the thickness of the boards.
the thickness of the board? So if the board is 2 inches thick,
Yeah, the scarf needs to be
14 inches minimum. And obviously, if we've got a load of weight up top, so let's say the mast is heavier by 800 kilos, so it's a bit more top midi, then obviously that sway is going to be a bit more important.
Yeah.
Well,
We just basically
depending on
we
how much
can't,
you
we
put
won't be able to
down on
sail
the deck, right?
if it's windy.
Atlantic, here we come.
Should we just turn it into a motorboat?
Yeah, that's just a motor cruiser. Yeah.
No, because building the mast actually is the element I'm the most looking forward to. Because I've always been a woodworker,
Yeah.
and I love a challenge, and building masts ourselves is something I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, well, so build it hollow. Save
Yeah.
that 650 kilos.
But essentially, we've got to start with, that's the base, which has got to be 300 mil.
Yeah.
We want the centre hollow, and it tells us in here the
Wall thickness.
the wall thickness that they want, which is 60 millimeters. So we've got to have a minimum of 60 millimeters all around. Let's just imagine at the base we have it a bit, because we want the most of the weight at the bottom. All that solid, and then the hollow section starts here.
Yes.
In terms of the planking, what we want to know is what your advice would be for the thickness of the planks that we utilise, because that'll dictate essentially what we cut the timbers to on the saws.
Is it just flat stacking, no fishboning or anything?
Laminated.
No, it's laminated
Just goes on.
along
Okay,
its
yeah,
length.
fair.
Yeah. So you got 300 mil max.
300 mil max at the base.
So
And it's 300 mil for quite a lot of it.
Yeah.
And it just tapers at the top.
well,
60
to
mil.
make it really easy,
Yeah.
get 60 mil slabs.
60 mil slabs.
That's what we should get them made and
Yeah.
planned down to.
Plane them down to 60
Yeah.
mil by, if you can get it. I can't work in bloody metric like this.
Same.
13 inches.
13 inches.
Okay.
Just over 300 mil.
Yeah.
I mean, enough over 300, but it's got to be
Yeah.
hardwood. You can't have any sap in it.
No.
Certainly not at the bottom.
No.
Because you'll lose a lot of it at the top.
Yeah.
Then glue it all together. But when you get sewed, you've got the first 3 meters is solid,
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. Up here, so you're now 3 meters up.
Yeah.
You've got your 60 mil board there.
Yeah.
You've got your 60 mil board there.
Yeah.
These next boards, they can change to
Right.
60 mil square.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you go further up, you just block that centre bit in,
Yeah.
where the boom is and where the spreaders are and
Right.
where the rest are.
Yeah.
Um,
And that could that just be a
just the same
block
piece of
that
wood,
is,
just
you know,
Yeah.
another one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. And the beauty of this is that if your mast is tapered, it'll be a constant taper.
Yeah.
It'll keep
Of course,
it
because
all-
it'll run.
So you're
through.
just scoring them ever so slightly.
Just from
through
edge to
there.
edge running down is just a simple jig.
Yeah. So
Yes.
what's this one set to? What's the
12 inch, I think.
Yeah.
12 inch.
300 mil to you.
Yeah, four at each point.
Yeah. There you go.
And I love that you keep that in your pocket.
Needs,
Brilliant.
they never tell you either that -5 degrees and +20 is going to change ever so slightly
From
the size of your tape measure, which doesn't mean anything in most buildings.
most-
That's how you're
no,
getting really fine.
Okay, cool. So that.
So
great
that's your 8 sides.
Oh, I love it.
And then you
Give me a jig.
then it's basically the
No, I'm not going to do
formula is
you know,
724.
the strokey jig.
So it's actually a quarter, just under.
Oh,
so
nice.
you mark the quarter of your 8 sides, the quarter of that
Yeah.
you mark there and there
Yeah.
and there, and then that you take that corner off,
Yeah.
yeah, and then by which time it's virtually round.
Virtually round.
And
yeah.
then you just take off all the hard bits.
Yeah. But obviously, if we've got
Yeah,
we're also tapering it.
Is it not round?
It's not.
It's round
Yeah.
from above where the boom
Yeah.
joins.
Yeah.
What do you call that bit? The,
Oh,
okay, brilliant. Where the so from
Quarter
boom,
way up.
from the
Well,
boom up,
yeah.
it's round. But obviously, we the actual diameter of the
Yeah,
mast
it
is going to taper.
Yeah, which is why this is so good.
Yeah, because it adjusts the angle
Follow
wherever
the
it's
adjusts the
outside. Why it's a perfect 1/3 amazing
Whatever it
jig.
is, yeah.
It's a very simple jig. It's
Yeah.
a good woodworker's jig, which we've all made before doing woodworking.
Say jig again.
I love the word jig so much.
Christian, are you happy with everything you've garnered there today?
Yeah, I think we've got some good tips and sort of tricks of the trade from a pro who's he's been building boats or working on boats for a very long time. We've got a fairly clear idea now of how we're going to build the masts, and it's not like I say.
No, it's not. I think
We just need a lot of hands on deck
Yeah.
when we come to do it, and we need to. One of the main things we need to do is build trestles that are adjustable in height.
Yep.
So we can actually level,
Yep.
build a mast on a
a bunch of
level
those simple
surface.
clamps. It's just a bunch
Simple
of
clamps. We need to make a lot of those.
20
We
of
said
those.
every, well, let's say
15
every
inches.
15 inches, every
35 centimetres.
35
feet
centimeters.
we're gonna need, so we're gonna
What
need
is
20
10
inches.
for 3.5 meters, that is.
10 for 3.5 meters.
Is that correct maths I've done there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
About, yeah.
it is, isn't
Yeah.
it? And if
Yeah,
it's
something like that.
and if it's a 70 or 80 foot mast,
Yeah.
which is what in meters, 25 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 10 every 3.5 meters.
Yep.
So it's going to be like 70 or something. Is it?
Viking.
No?
Every
10, 3.5
15
meters, how long
inches
is
is
it?
basically a foot, almost, and
Yeah.
it's 80 foot, so it's probably 80-ish.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
close
right,
to it.
Yeah.
No, you're
It's a
right.
lot.
It's a lot. That's easy. It's a bunch of 2x4s and some bolts. It's not hard to build.
Yeah.
Just
Cool.
chop, 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 chop.
Okay, cool.
okay.
So what's up? Now where are you going?
I'm going to go see my daughter for dinner and have a cuddle.
Nice.
And then back to GMC on Sunday. You guys coming down on Monday?
Coming down on Monday.
Yeah.
Bob, what's your plans now?
I'm going to a house party. I'm going to go home and prepare for that, and I'm going to go to a house party. It's going to be fun.
Nice. Ramy?
I'm gonna go into a dark room and sleep
Cool. After a curry.
after a curry.
Yay!
Guys.
Cheers, guys!